This episode alone was better than the entire second season. First episode of the third season of House of the Dragon is out, and it is absolutely fucking insane. This is how you actually fix a boring show. I was stressed the whole time, I mean, holy cortisol spike watch. Violet's Milk here, and here is my breakdown. I'm gonna go in chronological order. We first see Rhaenyra and how she got her new wild untamed dragon. Awful idea, terrible really. I think certain character that I will talk later in the video would have lived if that dragon wasn't there. Then we see how Larys is the master of negotiation, saving Aegon's life and his own. I don't know why, but I don't think they'll reach Rhaenyra. Something will come up like in Game of Thrones when Jaime got deviated many times. I think they'll have their own path. Aemond as king is terrifying, his presence demands the whole room, and I actually fear for Alicent's life for a moment. Finally, at last, the Starks are here, and they're deadly loyal to the queen. I'm super excited to see what battle are they gonna take part on. They look like Vikings and I bet they'll get wild. I mean, they carried ahead just to throw it. They hate the lions that much. I feel like Cole has lost his battle spirit. He seems more nonchalant than he normally is. I feel like he knows he's gonna die soon. We don't see much about the Bastard Dragon army, except that the witch was there and told them to meet Daemon. What the hell was that goat skinwalker? Is it a trap, or he actually needs help? I have so many questions. What do you guys think? Later, we have a father-son moment between Corlys Velaryon, aka the Sea Snake, such a hard name, and his bastard son Alyn, through whom he finally acknowledged them. It was this moment that I knew Corlys was cooked, and right away we see the ships attack. I'll come back to this in a moment. Alicent wrote a message impersonating new King Aemond, so her plans for peace go through, but I think bold Jon suspects something is not right. He's gonna be ready for whatever is coming, for sure. Alicent is really trying with her life to get rid of Aemond. She's not wrong. At all. It's come to a point where he'll do anything it has to be done to keep his hard-earned ground. He's not reliable anymore. He may be way better prepared than his brother, but he's evil. He just wants the power. Also, what the hell was that kiss, dog? That's your mother. Finally, we get to the war. Just by looking at Jace's eye, I knew his destiny. He has that crazy look. It was sealed. I thought that Baela was actually gonna die, and Jace gets super guilty and blames himself to the point he also gets mad. But no, the dragons arrive and bring support to the Velaryon army against the Triarchy. But then, Lothar gets Jace chained, and thank God he brought Baela. It would have been game over from the very start. The part when Corlys and Lothar go through the valley reminded me so much of Vinland Saga when Thorfinn's dad get ambushed. She is incredibly persistent and actually smart for following the snake path. That's the only reason they got to them. In this moment I was stressing over who was gonna die, the father or the son. They don't make an emotional conversation for nothing. Someone has to go. Corlys did not disappoint. Even as an old man, he still got hands. Corlys falls and we don't know anything about him for the rest of the episode. If there's nobody, he may have a little bit of hope still. Alyn then finishes Lothar after an intense but short fight, and that's it for them. But why? Why, bro? What was Rhaena thinking on going to the battlefield with a wild and untamed dragon, attacking friend and foe equally, and then attacking her own family? I mean, it's not her fault, but still, what was she thinking? This is the moment that ruined everything for the Targaryens. They were doing a nice attack, until Jace gets super distracted by seeing her little cousin and has to focus instead of not killing her by accident, getting a second arrow and bleeding out poor Vermax in the sea. They give us a little bit of hope as Jace swims to the surface and grabs Luck, but then he gets shot by an arrow. He turns around and dies. He just accepts his destiny. He even closes his eyes. The thing about this universe is that characters' death feels so casual. I mean, the silence in this scene is what makes it so powerful in my opinion. How is Baela gonna tell the queen her last son is dead? Rhaenyra is gonna get more crazy than she actually is right now. Seriously, I'm afraid for Baela. I hope Corlys don't die. He's one of my favorite characters and I think he still have more to offer. I'm doing weekly breakdowns of this entire war, so if you like this style, subscribe so you don't miss the next one. Peace.